I never believed in supernatural things, ghosts, psychics, people who claimed they could see the future. To me, it was all nonsense. That changed because of a phone, an old, scratched-up phone I bought for $5 at a weekend flea market. I wasn't even looking for a phone. I was just browsing when an old man stopped me. "Take this," he said. He held up a small black phone. It looked ancient. "I don't need it," I said. "You'll," he replied. Something about the way he said it felt strange. I laughed and handed him $5 anyway. Then I went home. That night, I plugged the phone into a charger. To my surprise, it turned on. The battery still worked. The screen was cracked, but usable. There were no contacts, no photos, no apps, nothing. It was completely empty, or so I thought. At exactly 8:15 p.m., the phone buzzed. A text message appeared. Unknown number. The message said, "Don't take Oak Street tomorrow." I stared at it. Tomorrow? I showed it to my friend Jake. He laughed. Probably some prank. I agreed. The next day I completely forgot about the message. After work, I got into my car. Without thinking, I turned toward Oak Street. Then I remembered the text. I almost laughed, but curiosity got the better of me. Instead of Oak Street, I took another route. 10 minutes later, my phone exploded with notifications. A major accident had happened on Oak Street. Multiple cars. Road closed. The crash happened at the exact time I would have been there. A cold feeling ran down my spine. That night, the old phone buzzed again. 8:15 p.m. Another message. "Don't lend Jake any money tomorrow." I frowned. This was getting weird. The next day, Jake called me. He sounded stressed. "Hey, can I borrow $500? I'll pay you back next week." Immediately, I remembered the text. I made an excuse and said no. Jake seemed disappointed. 3 days later, he disappeared. Nobody could contact him, and several people later discovered he had borrowed money from them and never returned it. I sat in silence staring at the old phone. How was this possible? Every evening at exactly 8:15 p.m., a new message arrived. Each one predicted something that would happen the next day. Sometimes small things, sometimes huge things. The messages were always right. Always. Weeks passed. I began relying on the phone. Too much? It told me which investments would succeed, which opportunities to take, which mistakes to avoid. My life became better than ever. I got promoted. I made money. Everything seemed perfect. Until one night, at 8:15 p.m., a different message appeared. I wish it hadn't. The screen lit up. The message said, "Do not answer the door tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. That was it. No explanation, just a warning. The next day, I couldn't focus. I kept checking the clock. Finally, 7:30 p.m. arrived. Then, knock, knock, knock. Someone was at my door. Every instinct told me to ignore it, but curiosity won. Slowly, I opened the door. My heart stopped. Standing there was the old man from the flea market, the one who sold me the phone. He looked exactly the same, not a day older. He smiled. Then he looked past me and saw the phone sitting on my table. "You answered the door," he said. His smile disappeared. For the first time, he looked afraid, very afraid. Then he whispered, "That's unfortunate." Before I could say anything, he handed me a piece of paper. I looked down. Written on it were 3 words. "Tomorrow, don't trust." The sentence ended there. The rest of the paper was burned away. When I looked back up, the old man was gone. No footsteps, no car, nothing. Just an empty street. I ran inside and grabbed the phone. For the first time since I bought it, there was a new message already waiting. The screen showed only one sentence, and to this day, I still don't know what it means. The message read, "He finally found you," and then the phone went dark forever.